Oh God, oh God, oh no, he's late. Sorry about that, guys. What's up? Welcome to VKH Live. I'm your host, Jeff DeWitt. Where's my webcam? Right there? Yes. Cool. Got a new setup. I'm moving out, for those of you who don't know, so I had a little bit of finagling to do there. Let's go ahead and get this posted out. Tell some people about our dope triple listening party, guys. So this is, oops, don't mind my Discord appearing there. So this is our pre-game, I suppose. I don't know if I want to call the next listening party a pre-game, but it's arguably the main event. But then again, so is the J Metal Throwdown, Showdown, Brodown going on afterwards. So. Anyways, for those of you who aren't familiar, link in the description to an article about tonight's stream schedule. Shu, excuse me. Galnarius, very popular power metal band. They have a band leader, and a band guitarist. His name is Shu, and he just had his second solo album come out. It's a collaboration album with a whole bunch of vocal powerhouses, just like brilliant musicians. Let me go bother everyone, tell them I'm live now in case they dipped out. Three of those features are the vocalist Dancho from NoGoD, of interest to many of our viewers who are Visual K fans. By the way, this is VKH Live, put on by VKH Press. We cover J-Rock and Visual K music. We are a press site. We do news and reviews, vkh-press.com. But a lot of our stuff that we cover is Visual K centric, and then, bands that are kind of related to it, or just, similar sounding J-Rock, J-Metal. Those are the ones we kind of cover. So Galnarius definitely, falls into that category. Shu definitely falls into that category, but we got some outright Visual K features on here. So like I said, Dancho from NoGoD, Sono, vocalist of Matenrou Opera, is on another track, and then Fuki, who is the vocalist of Lightbringer, you may know her from Lightbringer. That band is now defunct, but her current band is Unlucky Morpheus, which is tearing up the internet and the Japanese market. In general, like the Oricon charts. I actually checked Oricon for Unlucky Morpheus lately for their recent album, and it's quite a jump from like the last EP. So very, very good bands, very, very talented vocalists. So I figured we could go through each of those bands and listen to a recent release by them. We're going to start with NoGoD. We're going to be listening to Arlequin. Now, they have a 2017 album. We don't have time to go through albums by everyone. We're going to go through Unlucky Morpheus's album because I went through all of these, and I decided that out of all the discographies with the latest discographies, the one that's best suited to listen to, most impressive, is Unlucky Morpheus's. So we're going to listen through to that. But prior to their latest album, Proof, coming out, they did have a single that was featured on there called Arlequin, single/EP. And then we're going to listen to Matenrou Opera, whose latest release is actually a single. And theirs is, oops, that's Lynch, that's Madman's Desperate, that's Magic of Life. Matenrou Opera. Their latest single is Invisible Chaos. And then and then last but not least, we're gonna do Unlucky Morpheus, which is Change of Generation. Is the album, and that's gonna be fun. They're all gonna be fun, but yeah, let me. Let me check chat, make sure. Or let me just check and make sure people can hear me. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. We will go ahead and start with, I'm going to start with NoGoD. And again, all the links to listen to this stuff on Spotify and Apple Music is in the description. So let's get to it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and post real quick, give people a little bit more time to file in. Man, had a lot of prep for the show tonight. So this is a nice warm up, but I've had to go through all of NoGoD's discography, all of Matenrou Opera's discography, pre-gaming? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Pre-gaming with the triple listening party. So that's how we do it here at VKH Live. We go fucking hard, y'all. But yeah, you know, thing about symphonic metal, power metal, their discographies are quite dense, very dense, very dense. Definitely full of talent, definitely full of skills, but quite dense. Who's messaging me? Oh, okay. The one person I'm okay with messaging me on stream. My co-owner. That's totally fine. Okay. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play on Harlequin by NoGoD. So we're going to pause in between. Quick rundown for those of you, if you're watching later and you've never seen this before, the way we do this is I can't play the actual music on stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen along together. I'm going to start with, I'm going to start the track. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play, hit play right as I say play. Or go, or whatever word I say. And then we'll react, and then, you know, as we listen together, and then we'll pause in between and stay synced up that way. And there are links to these on Spotify and Apple Music, which are Spotify's free. Apple Music has a free 3-month trial. So, yeah, if you check the article and scroll down, I put all the links in there. So, without further ado, gonna start our Harlequin by NoGoD in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go. I noticed you can already tell right off the bat that, let me just double check. Okay, yep. You can already tell right off the bat that NoGoD is, they brought a bit of edge back recently. It's almost got like this, I don't want to say Metallica, I want to say some kind of like, it's got some kind of throwback vibe to it, like a throwback hype. I don't know, who am I thinking of that's like a bit more of a throwback right now? Just those riffs, especially the chugging riffs, chugging rapid riffs. They've slowly brought it back over their recent releases in their discography. But, yeah, I like the pace of this song. And then this kind of chorus is very typical NoGoD. They're quite consistent with like the passionate, clean vocals and stuff like that. Power vocals, so. I like when he pushes his voice like that. I wish I want to see more of that from Dancho in NoGoD. Hopefully we see that on this album too. Ooh, that's a nice nice back and forth breakdown there. Drumming's really on point. And there's a little bit of a scream from him. You don't see a ton of screams from Dancho, but and then they are obviously their guitarist is mad talented. Anyone who's familiar with NoGoD will know this, but oh, killer solo. NoGoD is great for driving music, by the way. If you've got like road trip or something, and you're in a place where you can step on the gas, this is the band for you. Let me see if I can fix that autofocus on my camera without wrecking everything. Yeah, see, I already wrecked it. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch, I have this too on my webcam? Sorry, I should be reacting a little bit better, but that was a nice way to end it. NoGoD's music's kind of run together for me as I went through their discography, but I did notice it really picked up the most in terms of energy and intensity, I would say, with their last album and the EPs that preceded it. This is one of those PVs. All right, let me close out of this and then refresh this. I think I'm gonna count these listening parties as a bit of like a pregame for the main shows moving forward. I do actually plan on doing these for a lot of shows in the near future. Just because I got a lot of feedback from people that one, they like them, and two, God damn it, what did I do to my webcam? Let me just do this. Nope, I don't want that. I want that. There we go. There we go. I had 2 camera angles apparently. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because new setup and all that. New setup is new. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I got a lot of feedback that people like the listening parties, and also it helps people understand what's going on when I do a stream for a band that may be more obscure. So, or just people may not, the average person, who knows which Visual K bands they're caught up on. So anyways, track 2, let's get into it. It's going to be Azayakana Muyun. Excuse me, let me try that again with anime voice. Azayakana Mujun. I think that was a little bit better. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Passionate, mournful opening. Ooh, listen to those breakdowns. You got to give it to NoGoD. They're a heavy metal, pseudo, I don't want to say power metal, but they have some very, they have a lot of power metal skill in their instrumentation and vocals and everything. But they really know how to make a passionate song. So I guess this one's a bit of a slower one. Oh, okay, that was nice. I like the back and forth there. Oh, this is a really passionate song. All right, so we got like a little bit of a... I like this breakdown and then these like slow guitar notes on top of it. This is what's nice when you have like a visual K band and they're just stacked deep in terms of talent, is they can do stuff like this. Cool, you better be watching this stream if you're giving me a hard time for being late on Discord. Shaking my head. Shaking my head, she's probably not. Well, now I've put her on blast, so if she sees this, yeah. I'm late and you're absent, so that's okay. It's okay. I forgive you this one time. Oh, man. I like this. This is a groove. This is the jam. This is a bop. Yeah, I feel like they kind of... Yeah, NoGoD kind of stepped it up a bit more recently, which is good because they're traditionally pretty. They stick to the same script for the most part, I think. So they're doing okay now. Oh, listen to that! Listen to that! Ooh, listen to that! Listen to that! Oh, listen to that solo! I don't know what you call that that specific kind of guitar technique, but I really like it. Okay. Next track is going to be Mugen Continue, and we're going to just jump right into that in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, see, this sounds very much like a NoGoD song. Like a lot of their in-between tracks, like their non-PV tracks and some of their PV tracks. All right, so the A side was a bit on the fierce side, or on the the thrasher badass side, and then the B sides were much more upbeat. So. That's good. Whoa. Whoa. I was on a huge NoGoD kick back in the day, man. Because like this was their OG formula, and they've just stuck to it and done it over and over and over, which is fine, but like, man, back in the day when like they first started this, like it was like when I heard Kamikaze for the first time, like, and that was like 2011 or something. I was like, this is great. Whoa. Really upbeat for them. Yeah, I'm just kind of lost in this one. This one's just kind of nice little throwback. Yeah. I like those crooning guitars. That's pretty solid. I like, yeah, I just like the vibe. He really does have solid vocals. I really like Dencho's vocals. God damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to send a message and my whole computer's slowing down. Just trying to stay. Let's see. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Okay, let's get to the last two streams. So, or the last two streams, the last two songs, and then we'll jump into Matenrou opera next. So, next up we've got two live songs. So now we're gonna get into like what they sound like live, and yeah. So, Passion Play live version starting in 3, 2, 1, go. It just mostly sounds the same as the recording. That's pretty good. That's a good sign. Oh, man. I'm really excited to be doing the metal stuff. Get some like raw talent in here and stuff. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. Koner talk I had to get to. All right. Yeah, it's the same. It's a lot of the same kind of a sound from NoGoD. There's only so much I can say about it. I almost don't want to talk about it too much until the main show. But ooh, listen to that! Listen to that scream. I want to hear more screams out of Dancho on his Dancho on his on his recordings. That's some nice guitar. Some nice guitar, my guys. That's some crazy guitar going on in the background there. Yeah, see, it's weird because it's like I don't know. I feel like their formula. They use the same formula, but they're just really mad talented musically. So like, it almost gives them a pass more than normal. I don't know. All right, that was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't have like a huge response to that. I am kind of desensitized to that specific kind of song. Thought it was good. The problem is a lot of their music is so similar now. Some of their songs are so similar now that like I space out just because it's kind of a similar structure. Granted, like the more complex metal sound is more of only them, but they do it over and over, I guess. And so I space out after I've heard a bunch of NoGoD in one sitting, and then I miss, and then I tune back in, and I'm like, oh, they're halfway through a crazy guitar solo. So, all right, Dreamer live version, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. He sounds like he's got quite quite a good amount of live persona going on there. So see, I like this because it's a bit more grooving. When they pull off that grooving metal, that's pretty impressive to me. I like that stuff. Yeah, I like this. There's like a little bit of a attitude, more attitude to it, more punk to it. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Yeah, I like this song quite a bit more. I know it's a bit older, but Ooh, listen to that solo though. He's very talented. Oh God, listen to that. This is gonna be a good night. I just realized how many like dope guitar solo moments there's gonna be. That was good. That was a bit more fun. That was a bit more fun. I enjoyed that a bit more. Yeah, that's good. That was good. That was much better. Much better, much better, much better. Yeah, did you see me like spacing out there a little bit? I mean, I don't know. I almost I don't know. I was I had to check some messages on my phone. I'm getting hit up real quick as well. But at the same time, I would just like I was like, oh God, just because I just start to zone out when it's like the same kind of sound. I suppose not to shade NoGoD or anything, because they have a really solid sound. I really want to see more variety out of them, after years of like, kind of a similar formula. But again, I'll get more into that in the near future, I guess. Because we're going to be talking about them tonight. So that was Arlequin. Overall, I'd say it was the A side was a step forward for them, I think, into something a little bit fresher. I have listened to Proof, which was the follow-up, which was the album, which also featured Arlequin. I thought overall that was a step in, a bit more of a fresh direction for them, which I think a step in the fresh direction is a step in the right direction. So yeah, and then everything else is kind of, on the EP was just kind of verifying that NoGoD is still NoGoD. It's like they are skilled. They have a lot of passion and emotion in their song musical formula, but they still kind of they really like tread the same paths a lot. So anyways, let's jump over to Matenrou Opera. So this is their very latest single, 2018. Matenrou Opera, there's a lot to unpack with this band, so I'm just going to jump into it. We're just going to react to the music and move on, and you guys can tune back in at 9:30, or actually just keep listening, because we're going to do Sue for Galnerius at 8. But let's just run through this, and then I will unpack it in context in the regular show. So Invisible Chaos, this came out last year, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, coming right in with the vocals fresh. Oh yeah. Those are some nice high-pitched vocals. Yeah. I love that, like, yeah, that kind of synth. I'm glad they brought that back. Little rough on the vocals there. It is very high, but it almost feels a little off. Yeah, see, like this range where he's just a little bit lower in pitch. It's like a little bit more in control. But Matenrou has been trying a lot lately for reasons that will become apparent. So again, not going to get into it because I'll be here for like 45 minutes talking about it. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this because this is going to be interesting. I have my actual computer down here and I have the webcam up here. I have a second screen behind it. This is going to be interesting. If I can remember to keep eye contact here. Maybe if I turn down the brightness on this guy. But I like how intense this is too. I think this is, man, I was a huge Matenrou fan back in the day, like huge. But I feel like this is them heading back, on their way to being back, which I'm really happy to hear. Like they found their flame, they found their fire. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Matenrou Opera. All right, cool. Nice riffs. Ooh. Latest guitarist, the new guitarist is excellent. Let me see who that is. If I can remember. Me and my notes. And/or Google searches. Yeah, see, I like it. I like the chorus. I'm a fan. Oh yeah, it's Jay from Lightbringer. Ah, Lightbringer all over again. More Lightbringer back at it. This is low-key a Lightbringer stream as much as it is almost as much as it is a Shoe stream. Very nice, very nice. I think this is a great improvement over what they last put out. I think finally having a new permanent guitarist, finally finding their new sound and everything, has allowed them to finally find their new sound. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. Okay. All right, let's see. Next one is, oh, I see the text is kind of leaking past a little bit. This is, Kodoku wo shiro ni wa ichibiu mo nagasugiru. So we'll start this one in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, listen to that synth. That's very, very throwback. It reminds me of like the synths they used in Chrono Trigger. If y'all have ever played Chrono Trigger. If you haven't, what's wrong with you? This is nice. You know, at first when I heard this kind of music, it's kind of similar to the Pantheon stuff that they put out prior to this. At first I thought like it might be like the synths were a little generic. compared to like in the past. But then I saw how they were. First of all, I saw how he was mixing stuff up like he's doing here. I really like that, and that almost sounds like an organ. And then I also noticed how it's more taking a backseat role. So it's almost like they've shifted their keyboardist to more for setting the mood than anything else. And I think that was kind of a smart move while they work to get their guitar situation figured out. But I think as a longtime Matenrou opera listener, I'm used to him almost being like a second guitarist in terms of the dueling that he's able to do used to do with the old guitarist Anzi. So. Very rapid flow of the song, in spite of it being very upbeat. Oh, really nice vocals there from Sono. Really pretty guitar work from Jay. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. I like that. Listen to these throwback sounds from the synths, man. This really is literally like Chrono Trigger, like Chrono Trigger vibes. That's what I'm getting from it. I love it. I love it. Like Chrono Core. Okay. Last but not least, we're doing It's You. Let's go ahead and start that. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay. They're doing the badass kind of funky thing again. That's a newer skill they've picked up, I think. Let me look ahead and see, how long is this Unlucky Morpheus album? "57 minutes. All right, we're going to just make it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's upbeat, fun. See, you don't have to be a super serious symphonic metal band all the time. Even though that's why I love them. That's what I love. That's what made me fall madly in love with them. Like, we're not friends until there's a pretty substantial list of bands that it's like 5 or more of these bands, and then we're like really friends. Like we have to, and Matenrou Opera's on that list, so it's like a list of 20, maybe 10, and it's like you got to get five on the same page, and then you're allowed in my inner circle. So no, I'm just kidding. But Matenrou Opera, I have like great memories of. So it's you. Very upbeat. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice guitar solo. I am a fan. Very elegant. Oh, man. Yeah, I like this catchy vibe in the chorus. It's very, very catchy chorus. All right. That's pretty solid. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm gonna send out a message for just a heads up about. So in almost exactly an hour, we're gonna be jumping straight over to Shu from Galnerius. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot out a quick notification about that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share that out. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Let's see. Oh, God, who's calling me? No, stop it. Okay. Sorry, having things mess up on my end a little bit here. I need to put up a shield. Like a shield of all incoming messages for when I'm live. Yeah, let's go ahead and, so that's definitely an improvement. That's something I'm going to need to talk about with Matenrou Opera, because they were struggling there for a bit, and it was understandable, and I'll get into reasons why it was understandable on the main show. But yeah, man, that is definitely, where are you? Unlucky Morpheus, there you are. That first, okay, sorry. Let me finish my last thought, and then I'll say why I'm laughing. That is definitely good that they're back in the right direction. I'm very happy to see that. Very excited to see that. Change of Generation by Unlucky Morpheus. That's the next album, or the next release that we're doing. It is, in fact, an album. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that pulled up. But I was laughing because I was like, look at this Italian-ass intro song. Cambio di generazione. That's fucking great, man. And lasagna, and bippity papado. Unlucky Morpheus, my power metal. All right, let's jump into this. We're going to start this in 3, 2, 1, play. No, I don't think I've listened fully through this album. I have heard a lot of the singles on it, because my God, the PVs for it are amazing, because the solos and all their stuff is amazing. Whoa, this is a little disorienting. Is that organ music being played backwards with some kind of... Oh, God. Yes. Give it to me. Oh, I love it. I love it already. This is genuinely like the best like power metal, Japanese power metal band I've heard in ages, and obviously it's helmed by one of the best power metal vocalists in the game, which is Fuki. But my God, this already sounds amazing. Oh, listen to the violin. And the keyboardist, I'm assuming, in the background, playing on like a old school instrument preset. Oh, man. What a great opening instrumental. So ominous, even for them, but I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm already hyped. All right, guys, I'm psyched for this. So here we go. Knight of Sword. I believe this was the PV track for this album. So 3, 2, 1, go. Amazing, amazing vocals. The fucking high notes she's able to hit, it's like, it's amazing. Yeah, everything's just so on point with their stuff lately. I mean, just since this band's been around forever, but since they started making their own original music, as opposed to just being a Toho cover band, I've been like blown away. Yeah, she's really flexing her. Every song, I feel like she really flexes her skills, but like, I may have like glossed over this song in terms of how much Fuki's pushing herself so far. That high note, man. And then the oh, you hear that the double up on the drums. It's a nice touch. Yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, I have a strong bias in favor of Unlucky Morpheus. I'm way into their music. Big mood band for Jeff. And judging by like all the views they get and the comments they get, the raving comments they get, I'm not alone. So, you know, it's not an unpopular opinion to hold, I'll just say that. Oh, love that. Love that solo. Ooh, listen to that slap bass. And now just an insane bass solo. Okay. And now another. They are stacked so deep with talent. It's insane, guys. Oh, God. I love it. Yeah, I really enjoy this so far. This is quite fun. Just what a note, literally ending the chorus on like a high note, the highest of high notes. That's great. All right, so now we're going into. Oh, sorry, I should stop. I should stop so we sync up. Sorry, I'm spacing out. All right, let's see. Okay, so next track is going to be Cadaver, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so now we're headed into Cadaver and Revidac, which were the two songs that came out as a single together. And Cadaver and Revidac are the same song played in opposite directions. So basically all the melodies and everything in Cadaver or in Revidac are all the songs in all the melodies in Cadaver played in reverse. So you'll notice that there's parts of the song in Cadaver that go up in terms of pitch. Revidac will come back to those parts and they'll be going down. That kind of a thing. You'll notice it. And the order of the solos is flipped, like everything's flipped. The PV itself runs in reverse for both. This was like a brilliant single that they put out. They put both songs in the same PV. They filmed the PV for both forwards and backwards and just ran it in reverse for Revidac. It was such a mindfuck when I saw it. And both of these songs are like mad talent going on. Like the best of their solos, the best of everything. And they play them forwards and backwards. It's like, mwah, it's beautiful. Oh, I love that. I believe that it was a guitar and violin duet, and now we're at the guitar solo. Oh, it sounds so good. And now we're at a violin solo. This is Jill from Rose Noir, by the way, if you're familiar. It's a VKH duo. And now we're doing a guitar duet. Oh, so good, man. So fucking good. what else do you have to say? Like, just crushing it in the... Yeah, okay, so Knight of Sword, I definitely didn't give enough credit for how hard Fuki was pushing herself with the vocals there. That's really good. It's a little less intense here, except for the high-pitched parts in the ramp up to the chorus. But yeah, Knight of Sword, that I think she was the star of that, whereas the star of this is the instrumentation. So yeah, so obviously excellent song. While it's fresh in our heads, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into Revidac so we can all kind of experience. This is Cadaver in reverse, if you haven't noticed. Revidac is Cadaver in reverse. Let's just jump into it so we can hear it and pick it up in our heads. So 3, 2, 1, go. Few things are changed, like they put like these backing vocals, and the drumming, some of the garnish in terms of like the crazy stuff he does is like a little bit different, but the core rhythm and the core melodies are same thing but in reverse. It was such a mindfuck when I realized what was going on, because you don't know it's happening the first time you watch the PV. You just see Cadaver, like a really stylized version of Cadaver, show up at the end, and then it flips upside down, and then the PV zooms back out after it had just zoomed in, and it starts playing in reverse, and then you're like, wait, what's going on? And then you look at it, you look at the title, and you're like, Cadaver and Revidac, and then you realize Revidac is Cadaver spelled backwards, and then you realize the PV's playing in reverse, and then you strain your ears, and if you listen here, like, this part was going up originally, and now it's going down. And the chorus was the chorus was generally going upwards. Now it's generally going downwards, and it was just like, it's fucking brilliant, man. Now see, this is the dual guitar solo that ended this instrumental section, and now we're back to the violin, and then we're gonna go back to the guitar after this. And then after this, we're gonna jump back into the guitar violin duet that started out Cadaver's instrumental, see? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, this totally blew my mind when I first saw it, like I said. I was just like, I'm done. Like, this is amazing. So if you're watching this in the future, or when this is done, actually, either or, let me know in the comments which release you enjoyed the most. I'm not saying it's a competition. I'm just asking for your opinion. You know, whichever one you preferred the most. So. All right, and that's Revidak. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Asuka says, sorry I'm late. No, that's okay. Yeah, you're, yeah, I guess Thursday night's not the most ideal for some people, or early Thursday evening, so we'll see how this goes, but, I mean, this is the only time I can do it, so deal with it and watch it afterwards, I guess. Just like for everyone who had to miss it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I prefer Revidak to Cadaver for some reason. It's more ominous. It sounds heavier in reverse. I know that. So let's do Kizasi is track 5, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I may do a poll in Discord for when people are most free. For moving forward, but oh man, this is heavy. Very heavy. Whoa, shouting. I love it. I love it. Ooh. Listen to that chorus. Oh, I love this. That was so like emotional, and then it got so ominous again. And the violins and the guitar, they were like really crooning, and then they got really dark. Oh God, they fucking nailed this. Why does this not have a PV? Jesus Christ. Oh, this is brutal. Like good brutal. Oh God. Oh, this. I swear to God, this band is the like Wagaki band of like symphonic metal and power metal. Like I swear to God, it's a bunch of musicians from other you know, with established. Ooh, that's probably the guitarist screaming, and then just all of them yelling. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! They could scream. I mean, like more than just like a little bit. Actually, I think I remember seeing live footage where their guitarist is a great screamer. For a guitarist, at least. Oh, and we're just at a beautiful piano interlude. Wow. You know what? Let me go ahead and... This is a heart. This is a heart. This is like a mega heart. God... Amazing. Knight of Sword was good. I don't know if it's completely my general thing. The screams are really well mixed into this too. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Jesus Christ, that was awesome. Okay. We're just gonna keep powering through because we gotta make sure this is wrapped up by 8 so we can do Shu next. I'm gonna have my mind blown even more, but this is Kyobo no Kobito 2018 version. That means I have to figure out where the original came from, so I'll look that up while we start. So starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I already like how this is starting off. Oh, they just kicked it up another notch there. More screaming. Okay, so it came from a 2014 album called Affected. I guess that means it was a Toho cover? Because that's how they started. Maybe. Oh, excellent, excellent vocals, and God, that is quite the solo. Quite the solo. Oh man. They are shifting moods a lot with this. Damn. Oh my God. Her voice is so impressive. I disavow that statement, Asuka. That asterisk statement. This is very clear. This is very clear. Very clearly just water. Speaking of which, I'll be right back. I need some more water, but I'm right around the corner. Oh my God, this soloed. I'm pouring water. This is the far different mood than the this is far different mood from the opening. Yeah, it's all over the place. But like in a good way. Ah, beautiful. Oh, listen to that screaming though. That's some pretty good Kino on that screaming. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, let's jump into the next track, which is Requiem, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is pretty. They really are like Wagaki Band, because they will have these epic, amazing, the Wagaki Band of power of power metal. Because they'll have these super badass songs, and then they'll just have these drop dead gorgeous songs. This is gorgeous. This is. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna relax. Yeah, laid back track, Asuka. This is relaxing. Ooh. That pitch shift though. Yeah, you know what? This gets a heart. This gets a heart from Jeff. I mean, I came here for the you know, the brutalness and the, you know, the amazing solos, but it's the same way that I'm with Wagaki Band. Like when they hit, if they hit something that amazingly laid back or that amazingly beautiful, you know, nice chill song, yeah, I will listen to it again. The violin is crushing it here. Jill, the violinist, she's nailing it right now. This is great, man. It's just rising in intensity. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. It's just like a nice, gorgeous guitar solo. Could make an epic anime opening. Yeah. Or an outro. I almost feel like it would be better as an outro. Jesus Christ. Is that a duet, I guess? Or maybe just a solo with... No, I think that's a duet. Oh my God. That was amazing. That was so pretty. This band does it all, man. This is great. I did not realize that the entire album was this fantastic. They're all crushing it here. It's so nice. It's so nice. Amazing violin. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that solo, that violin solo. My God. Nice little acoustic outro there. Jeez Louise, that was... God, this is such a... I can't believe I'm just now getting around to really hearing out this album all the way. Was this the best? I'm glad I didn't write my best album of 2018 list yet, if I'm going to do one of those. But let's go ahead and, because this may have to be on it. So let's jump into Spartan Army. in starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh. Oh, I like that. I like that little guitar squeal. I like the drumming here. Oh, and then the violins coming in. Violins in a minor key are this is good already. Another duet, violin guitar duet. Nice energetic pace here. Now we're back to a slightly irregular drum beat with like a grooving guitar. I love it. The riffs are amazing. Is this an instrumental? Oh my god, listen to that guitar solo. The transitions are flawless. If this is a solo, they're like nailing it in terms of pacing and just slowly building. Oh god. Yeah, they're looping back over their same general pattern and just building in complexity, I think. Like they're treating it like a song. Which I think is smart. That's what Shu did with his first album, where it was just him on guitar. And it's what made him stand out as an instrumental album. Oh, okay. There's some nasty slap bass here. Is that 2 basses? Or is he slapping and plucking? Oh my god. It's slap bass and violin together? Heart. Fucking heart. Who does that? Jesus Christ! And the drumming? Oh my god. This is jumping up the top albums list in my head real fast, I'm not gonna lie. Now we're at a drum solo. This is one of the slickest instrumental tracks I've ever heard, by the way. This is... I was already ranting and raving about this band, but this is giving me a whole new level of respect, and this is the most delicious guitar solo. Oh god, listen to how fast that is. See, they have like this same general uniting theme, like they have a chorus almost here. That's the way you should do an instrumental, I think. It's a great way to drive home the point that, hey, we're good, just by repeating it, you know? Wow. Wow. That was excellent. Oh my god. That was amazing. God, that was great, man. All right, let's keep on trucking. All right, Wings 2018 version. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Now Wings. I think that I'm not sure if Wings might have been their very first original single. I'm not sure. I think Black Pentagram was their second original. I need to go back and double check, but yeah. Yeah, you can tell the structure's a little bit more raw. A little less formulated. So this came out in 2015 originally. Interesting. So the album name is Change of Generation, and then Change of Generation is a 2018 version, and originally came out in 2012. I gotta look up these Unlucky Morpheus version ones as well. Yeah, you can tell this is from a little bit older. The other thing is, like, this band's been around forever, and they've all been in other projects while this has been going on, I believe. And then this has really come to the forefront in the recent years. Very recent years. So they've had, like, what, a cool decade as a side project? Well, 8 years as a side project, a decade in existence, basically. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Asuka, this band's been around since 2008. I'm going to get into it on the mainstream. Not too much, because it's kind of confusing. If I ever do a solo stream on Unlucky Morpheus, I'll get into it. It's not... They started out covering Toho music. As in, like, Toho games, like the Toho project, which is like a 2D animated shoot 'em up games. Bullet hell games. I guess they just have amazing music in those games. But this has, like, Fuki's from Lightbringer. The vocalist is from Lightbringer. Some of the guitarists are from Undead Corporation, which is like an alt metal band that's been around for a while. They're pretty good. They're actually really good. I think they've got a bit of clout. Yeah, so that one was solid. That's I think there's only so much you can do with that one in terms of remaking it. But you know, solid power metal. And then who else? So Jill, the violinist, is from Rose Noir, which is a Visual Kei duo. Signed to Starwave Records, and they make gorgeous music. If you look up Rose Noir, and that's actually Visual Kei. And then yeah, so they're all in other projects. They're all experienced musicians. The talent pool runs really deep on this band. So, and they've just been doing this as a side project of, like, covering Toho music for years. And I don't think they started making original music until It looks like, I almost want to say Black Pentagram, which we're about to play, was their first original song. Certainly their first breakout original song. Like maybe this is like, because they took a couple years off after, prior to Black Pentagram, it looks like. And then when they came together hard with Black Pentagram, and that's broken 1 million views. That's blown people away. That's what we're going to get into right now. So this was them, I think, really everyone deciding that this is now our project that we want to seriously do. It's very clear from that. So, all right. So Black Pentagram, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. This was the one that got me into them. I was just like, what the fuck? Where did this band come from when I first heard this? This came out 2 years ago, January 2017. This is the song I play when I'm building my empire and conquering all the neighboring nations in the process. Rip J Rock Vault. Oh, you know, actually, I'm gonna maybe turn this around so people don't realize everything's reflected. I need to have my camera flip so I don't go insane while I look at myself, but during the stream. But I don't want people to see reverse text. But yes, R.I.P. J Rock Vault. Yeah, this is the song you play when you're burning your enemy's village to the ground. This is the song you play when you're torching their castle. Yeah, I love this. I love this, man. And the fucking, like, it's just such a burn it down mood in the chorus. Like, it's like, rah! And there's no screaming. It's just her, like, destroying with power vocals. Like, and now we get into the insane solos. The guitar solos are fantastic. And the drumming really is like, is really on point in this. I think this one blew up really hard because it was so tight. I guess the songs since then have gotten even tighter, to be honest, but it was just such a big mood too. It's just like fucking, just has like such a powerful attitude to it, like. Asuka says it's power metal but more aggressive. Yeah, so it's power metal but better. Because that's always the big problem with power metal, is it always sounds the same. I hear that from actual musicians that have told me, like, I don't like power metal. It all sounds the same. So. Yeah, this is just a headbanger and then like a bunch of ear candy in the form of like different instrumentation. Like that kick right there. Just, nice little ear massage here. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Pause. I got a. All right. Sorry. We're almost done here, but I threw up. My sound cut out for a second. Sorry, that was annoying. My sound cut out for a second. Okay, so the song is done for me. Sound cut out about 17 seconds out, and so I had to jimmy something real quick to get to start again. So we may have been out of sync for the last 10 seconds there, but oh, what an amazing way to end. To begin, what an amazing way to begin the song, to continue the song, to have a solo in the song, to end the song, etc., etc. Okay. Change of Generation 2018 version. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I almost wonder if you would like consider this like the new metal of power metal. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know if that's an insult at this point, but like the alt metal of alt power metal, post power metal, like post hardcore but post power metal. That may be it. That may be it, my guys. I guess it's similar to Versailles, Asuka, but I'd say it goes a little bit harder than Versailles. It's definitely as concise as Versailles is. I think that was one of Versailles' main achievements, is that, like, they're obviously very inspired by Galnerius, as are a lot of symphonic metal bands from Japan, because Galnerius has kind of been setting the bar for a while. I don't know how many people watch or who are into Visual K know that, actually, but that's where a lot of that's coming from, is Galnerius. But the problem with Galnerius, I would argue, is that their stuff is so dense and so long that, like, you know, the Visual K symphonic bands came in and they're like, they made it more concise and they brought in that like catchier aspect that a lot of Visual K music has. And they brought in just enough of it that they didn't turn it into like symphonic pop or some garbage like that. You know, they kept it, it was just enough so that it's like, it's more engaging and it's more of an earworm, but it's like an instrumental, complex earworm kind of thing. And that was Versailles, basically. Unlucky Morpheus is a little bit somewhere in between those two, I guess. But I would still say they kind of, they go hard on both. Or I would still say they go harder than Versailles. Oh, man. Listen to that violin solo. Hi, Lauren. Oh, this is pretty brutal. I love it. Not brutal. Just, I don't, devastating. I don't know what you call this. This is like a savage guitar solo. Oh boy. Oh man, they're just going all out right at the end. Just letting everyone jump in. Ah, man. All right, that was solid. Okay, so this next song is 4.5 minutes, and this next song is 5.5 minutes. Okay. All right, guys. In order to, all right, let's see. All right, screw it. We'll go ahead and do both of these, and I may start a little bit late on the shoe stream. I will be right back. I do need to grab something real quick, so just excuse me for a quick second. I'm going to go ahead and put on the next song, and maybe just shout from the other room. I just need to, do something real quick. But I'm going to have to go straight from this stream to the shoe stream, so I'm going to shut up so we can kind of finish on time-ish. All right, next song is Tora Ware no Bakura Unlucky Morpheus Ver. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, thank God for AirPods. This sounds like an anime song. This sounds like an anime song. I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I guess these are bonus cover songs or something. I'm actually not familiar. Oh, wait. I might have found it. Nope, that wasn't it. This must be from one of their Toho games. Sponsored by Apple AirPods. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you hanging. I just really had to pee. I mean, take care of, like, I just had to just change, like, I had some in the oven I had to fix, Yeah. I had some laundry in the oven that I had to move to the dryer and put the burgers in the washing machine. Listen, we're on a tight timetable here. This is J Metal night. We got lots of shit to do. So we gotta make sure we're on point. Yeah, so I'm guessing these are like bonus tracks. Had to take care of business. Yeah, basically. Listen, it was either that or like Pee My Pants at the first guitar solo on the Shoe album. Due to shock. Like, Can you tell I have officially stopped giving a fuck in 2019? Yeah, giving a fuck is canceled in 2019. Okay, last track. Negai no Hakubon. Negai no Hakubune. Unlucky Morpheus version. In 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of things are canceled in 2019. Giving a fuck being chief among them. NPCs are canceled in 2019. Empathy is canceled in 2019. I'm bringing back the asshole. What else? Bad music is canceled in 2019. It's only good music that I'm gonna acknowledge. Chiefly not giving a fuck in 2019 is canceled. Jeff Unleashed 2019, yeah. Basically. 2018 was my freshman year streaming. 2019 is the crazy sophomore year. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a quick transition over to the Shoe stream, but I will go ahead and put it up, put out the link, I guess, in case people on Facebook, I guess. This is nice and chill. I felt like the album ended with Change of Generation, and these really do feel like bonus songs, which is fine. They're nice. They do feel like covers, but that is okay. There's nothing wrong. It is okay to make covers. It's okay to be a cover band, basically. Really prominent violin here. Very, very pretty. That's some nice falsetto too. That was very pretty. La la la. I guess that's a good second ending too. Echoing away, echoing away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Can't clap right. I got a scrape on my fucking finger. Beautiful, beautiful album. Phenomenal, phenomenal. All right, guys, I will be right back. Make sure you check out the next stream. It'll be up on the channel. Bonus songs. Yatu Desine. I get it. I got that. Covers are sometimes cool to see a different side of a band. Yes, I agree. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And make sure you click over to the Shoe from Galneri stream, because I'm going to start that up in literally as long as it takes for me to end this stream and start back up again, and maybe put the link out ahead of time. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in a second. Great album.